when you look at the status of Jameis Winston, limited today, back for the first time in 2 weeks where he's been able to practice, if he's good to go by Friday, what do you do if you're the Saints?
If you're the Saints and he's good to go, I think
by Friday if he's full.
It really depends on what are we calling good to go. For me, I need to see him go through a full practice, not a limited practice. And so, do the coaches feel that same way? I'm not sure. But I feel pretty good in saying that they would want him to go through a full practice and not just limited practice, the next 3 days. They would want him to go through a full practice to feel comfortable about him having the full reins. And if it's probably limited, then he will probably be up, but probably not starting. And I say that just because you have a short week next week. And if he is not fully ready to go this week, then the turn in a couple days because of that Arizona game that you've got to be ready to play as well that week.
Deuce, what do you make? What is your take, really, of what we saw as an overreaction to a couple of roughing the passer calls back on Monday, then Sunday with Tom Brady and the Falcons? And this is coming on the heels of the Tua Tagovailoa and the adjustment in the rules that the Players Association in the NFL kind of came to. Do you think this is an overreaction of flags that we're seeing from these officials based on that? And ultimately, do you think that hurts the game?
Well, Deuce, along those lines, Deuce, how can you get a sack fumble and you get a personal foul? I'm like, what?
Yeah, what you see is inconsistency from officials. They're trying to call it the way the rule is written, and in both of those situations, you want the guy basically to lay him down. You don't want the quarterback thrown down. Well, if you go back to Monday's game, Patrick Mahomes was sacked, and he was tossed down in almost the exact manner of Tom Brady. And so, even Chris Jones, I think, had a sack that, it was questionable
sack fumble
in the sense, yeah. But I'm just saying, they were saying the defensive guy, they don't want that defensive player to land on the quarterback. Okay, I understand that. I get that. Now, if I throw him down a certain way, you don't want me to do that either. And so you're either going to have a very, very quick whistle if you're an official to say, hey, yep, he's down, not to allow that quarterback to be able to break out of that tackle. Or, you just want consistency. That's all you want. You just want consistency.